Ohio State as UCLA and Ohio State are getting ready to get lined up and kick off to mark another Big Ten battle. And when it comes to on the field and off the field, nobody's hotter than Ohio State right now, especially in recruiting. They have just been methodically taking what they want, and we got 2.5 weeks till signing day. Steve, what else does Ohio State want between now and December 3rd?
Well, I think they'd love to land another elite cornerback prospect. CJ Brona, committed to Florida, is someone that has really risen on their board. And Coach Tim Walton has been on the gas for him. They just flipped Jay Timmons from Florida State, rivals number 2 cornerback. Now they want to go land CJ Brona, who's got an elite skill set, one of the fastest players in the class, committed to Florida, but taking an official visit this weekend, and things look to be trending up. He talked to me about the development of the program and the culture that Ohio State has. 4-star edge Dre Quinn. Texas is a contender. Georgia Tech, Tennessee, Miami. This is a second game visit to Ohio State this year. The Buckeyes are certainly in the middle of that one. Another linebacker, Braxton Rembert, committed to Wake Forest, same high school as Caleb Downs. He's on an official visit this weekend. He loves the culture and standard of Ohio State. So those are some big visitors in 2026. And then in 2027, headliners include the number 2 tight end in the land, Brock Williams, out of Libertyville, Illinois. Texas and Georgia are his other favorites. Ohio State's had a lot going in this recruitment for a while. And then Eli Johnson, number 8 safety in America. Sam Spiegelman and I predicted him to the Buckeyes ahead of this trip. And he's back on campus, and so is Brody McNeil, 4-star Rivals 300 offensive lineman from Virginia. I predicted him to Ohio State in the last week. He's back on campus this weekend. As Ohio State really gets ahead on their offensive line recruiting, I would not be surprised if he's one of the next in the fold.
Yeah, looking really good there. Now, I think one of the most exciting names we talk about is 4-star edge Dre Quinn. He was previously committed to Clemson. Took that visit to Tennessee, reopened things about 2 weeks later. Texas is heavily involved here. Ohio State is heavily involved here. Who else is in the running for Dre Quinn? Or is it just those two?
Well, I think Tennessee, Texas, and Ohio State, I would tab the front runners, but Georgia Tech and Miami are in it as well.
Yeah, I forgot. Dre Quinn did take that trip down to Miami, so we'll see what he says coming out of this one. The game hasn't kicked off yet, so Steve will be talking to him leaving this one or tomorrow. So we'll be talking more Ohio State, more Dre Quinn as the week goes on.